Welcome to our online vigil hosted by Syria Solidarity New York City. Usually we do a vigil every Friday night in Union Square, but due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to meet safely. So we are happy to now be hosting an online vigil that is accessible to a global audience. Thank you for being here. This vigil is being recorded and will be broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. Syria Solidarity New York City stands in solidarity with Syrian civilians and Ukrainian civilians under siege. Both Syrians and Ukrainians demand Putin be held accountable for crimes against humanity, and we stand with them in this demand. As a continuation of the video shown last time about Bab al-Hawa, a decision has been made about the border crossing, and the following video will explain the decision and its consequences.
I think I can. Can you give me control? I can't share my screen.
Let me try. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
He's a professor of political science and also international relations at Hassan Halyoncu University. He joins us now from Ankara. Welcome to the program. First of all, your reaction to this extension of another 6 months of this very important crossing in Bab al-Hawa.
Thank you, Ria, for the question. We have seen that first, as we know from the explanations of the permanent representative of Russia, they have some opposition and skepticism that they want the Syrian regime to control the aid. And also they claim that during the last 1 year, only 3 times these aids could be conducted, aid convoys. But we know that the northwestern countries insisted for another 1 year term, but Russia opposed against this one because they wanted, first of all, these convoys should be controlled by the Syrian regime as well. And this should be reached all the people in need, according to the claims of the Russia. It was difficult, of course, to persuade them, but I think all the delegations could succeed for another 6 months now.
And let's not forget the fact that we're talking about 4 million people, and Save the Children have said that 6 months is not enough, and it will let down some of the world's most vulnerable children. And also this will then push them into the winter when that 6 months expires. So, talk to us a bit more about these challenges and what this just a 6 month renewal means.
This is really a critical issue because there are millions of people there, and this Bab al-Hawa cross-border is very close to the areas. For example, 53 kilometers to Idlib, 63 kilometers to Azaz, and 70 kilometers to Afrin region, even 50 kilometers to Aleppo. So for all these needy people to have this aid there in time when they are needing, this cross-border pass should be open. Even we can say furthermore, the United Nations normally insisted for another second one in the past, we know that, but it was not conducted. Maybe just one border is not enough for taking all the aid to these people in need. If we cannot succeed this, the people cannot have those aid in time, and another new migration, mass migration may start towards the Western and Northern countries. And the world will be in need for solving another new solutions of migration. So that's why this aid should reach there in time without any problem. That's very critical.
Ahmed, thank you so much for explaining the context and importance of this decision today. Ahmed Kesan, live there from Ankara. Appreciate it so much.
Thanks very much.
Okay, we will now do 5 minutes of silent vigil. And Bushra, if you could just make sure that your screen is on the gallery view so everybody's visible, that's perfect for the recording. Okay, thank you, everyone. This week, we will continue to show another segment of Omar al-Shogra's speech in the Security Council at the United Nations with a message to the Arab governments that want to normalize relations with Assad. And after the video, please stick around for a quick screenshot. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
What is wrong with you? Since the start of the Syrian uprising in March 2011, Russia has vetoed more than 15 UN Security Council resolutions concerning the conflict in Syria. Among other things, these resolutions cover the human rights violations, the use of force against civilians, toxic chemical weapons, and calls for a meaningful ceasefire. Russia did that to provide political cover for the Syrian regime and to protect Moscow's strategic interest and arms deals with the Syrian state. So my question is, what is wrong with you? Don't you have any sort of humanity? Did you shut it all entirely? How do you sleep at night? How do you look your kids in the eyes?
That was about Russia. Next time we're gonna put the other. Sorry about that.
وبنقول بسم الله.
Good. So we'll just do a quick group screenshot. And Dan, could you hold up your Ukraine poster as well so we can get one with that? Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. Please feel free to share the link with your friends, comrades, and you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. We're very happy to hold space like this on a weekly basis. Have a good night.